and we're gonna be reading Kennedy Ryan's Can't Get Enough.
So I wanted all the smoke, right? So I decided to go on Goodreads and see what people were saying about the book. Maverick and Hendrix have great chemistry, and I can't wait till they do it. I love to read popular books. I love to read unpopular books. I just read what feels good to me. I was okay with reading something that wasn't giving me the
Good morning to my chapter besties. Well, good afternoon. It's like 11:30. Well, I guess it's still morning. We are doing something special today. We're going to be reading at all of my favorite coffee shops this week. So yeah, I love to go to coffee shops. I love to, even though I limited my coffee intake, but I love to read at these coffee shops. And it's like, you would think like, oh, I wouldn't be able to read in like a space that's loud and stuff, but it's just something about being at a coffee shop, getting out of your home, that's just very soothing to me. So that's what we're going to be doing this week. I'm going to be taking you along to each different coffee shops that I personally love, my OGs, some new favorites, some new places I've never been before, which is going to be fun. And we're going to be reading Kennedy Ryan's Can't Get Enough. We'll be starting this. I had it for a couple days now, and I'm like, I can't put it off anymore. I wanted to start it in this video. So this is Hendrix's story, the last in the series. I will be getting the Barnes & Noble edition because this one got ruined, but I'll be reading from this. Plus the Barnes & Noble edition has the Skyline map in it to kind of like tie in the series together. So I'm excited to get that. But yeah, we're gonna be starting this regular portion soon in this video. So yeah, let's go along on this journey. I hope you guys enjoy, and it'll inspire you to get out and explore reading in different places.
Hey y'all. Okay, so I was going to talk to y'all while I was on the way here, but I couldn't because I was talking to my grandmother. But one of my favorite places to be at is Hansel and Gretel Bakery and Cafe. So that's where we're headed first. I love the vibes in here. I love, so I'm very hot natured. I love how it's kind of cool in there and everything. And I could just sit and relax and read. I don't know, I don't have a little blankie with me, but yeah, I just love the vibes in here. Like they have like booths sort of. Y'all see when we get in here. And y'all, I just left Hansel and Gretel. It was really nice in there. I didn't, you know, with filming and stuff, it takes away from reading time. I only stayed about an hour and 15 minutes or something like that. So I think I read like maybe a little over 40 pages or something like that. So that wasn't too bad. But that's one of the spots that I really love, because even though they're playing music in the background, it's never really like super duper packed at the times that I go. And yeah, the book so far though, oh my gosh, Kennedy Ryan, I literally feel like I can read this 400+ page book today. She has just a way of just, I was like, okay, I'm getting ready to go so I can bring my husband some lunch bag. I'm getting ready to go, and I just kept having to be like, okay, let me just one more chapter. She just has a way of captivating you, and it's starting off so good. Hendrix is dealing with a lot with her mother and with Alzheimer's and stuff like that, and it's just, I got to the point where the MMC and the FMC finally meet. Like, I always like to read up until that point before I take a break or anything, because that'll keep me interested in wanting to dig into the story. But yeah, oh my goodness, Kennedy Ryan is just that girl, like, for real. If you've never read one of her books, highly recommend anything in the Skyland series. I ain't even finished Can't Get Enough yet, and I'm already recommending it. But and also Real is one of my favorite ones from her. So yeah, so far so good. I'm absolutely loving it. I am gonna go home and eat. For some reason, I do not like to read and eat. I can't read and eat. All right, I gotta go because this is my aunt calling. But yeah, I just wanted to give y'all a quick update and let y'all know what was happening. Good morning, y'all. So it is Tuesday. We are at another coffee shop. Yesterday, I think I read about 40 pages at that coffee shop. This is my OG coffee shop. Yeah, this is my OG one. And at each coffee shop, I love different drinks from each place. Like, one has better caramel latte than the other one. One has a better vanilla latte. The last one you saw, I got like my green tea. I love their iced peach. I'm not peach, iced green tea. So yeah, so this place, I have to monitor it because I'm not supposed to be eating or drinking that much coffee and that much dairy, but I'm like, it's just this week, so maybe I'll lay off for the next 2 weeks while I do this vlog. So in here, I'll probably get a caramel latte with extra caramel, iced of course. Yeah, but I did want to update you guys about this book. We are starting off in this coffee shop on page 187, so I want to at least read more than I read yesterday. Also, remind me, I have to bring in my cushions because I messed up not bringing them in yesterday. I definitely need to bring them in here. But yeah, this book so far, so I wanted all the smoke, so I decided to go on Goodreads to see like what people were saying about Can't Get Enough, Kennedy Ryan, because she just does it for me. Like, I literally tried to stop reading this and I couldn't. I'm like, girl, go to bed, otherwise you're not going to get up and be able to finish this vlog in a timely manner. So yeah, I left off on 187 last night, so, or 170 something. I read a little bit this morning, but so I wanted all the smoke, right? So I decided to go on Goodreads and see what people were saying about the book. So I looked at 1-star reviews and I saw somebody said Maverick and Hendrix have no chemistry, like they just bonded over Alzheimer's. And I'm like, first of all, remember their initial conversation. He didn't know nothing about her mother. Their initial conversation was about their jobs and their careers and Aspire and him funding and being a limited partner. Like, they have more in common than just Alzheimer's. Like, what are you even talking about right now? What are you even talking about? And that's the problem with DNF in a book 40-something% into it, because you don't even get, sometimes you don't get to the meat and potatoes of the book. And books have really turned around for me where I really was like, I'm finna DNF this book because I can't take it. Honey and Spice was like that, and I ended up enjoying it. So yeah, what are you talking about? Maverick and Hendrix have great chemistry, and I can't wait till they do it because I just know that's gonna be fire. Like, come on. So we're gonna go in there. That's my little rant. The book is given forbidden romance because, just to touch up on it a little bit, the book is given forbidden romance because Maverick is the ex-boyfriend of Hendrix's business partner. Now, they're not friends, but they're business partners, and obviously that can complicate things. And Hendrix has a client that's on the show that they're producing. So Chapel, she's like, listen, don't mess up the bag. Like, what are y'all doing? Da, 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 da. So it's given forbidden romance, it's given slow burn, it's given, they did have a mutual attraction, but he's really kind of pursuing her now. Like, I take risk, I know this is a risk, but I get what I want. I'm gonna get what I want out of this. So let's go in here, chill out and vibe a little bit, and yeah, I'll see you guys in there. down. All right, y'all. So let me cut the air down so y'all can hear me cut this down. I love me some LMA, y'all. Or LMI. Is it LMA or LMI? How do you love somebody and you don't know how to pronounce their middle name? All right, but anyway, so I left off on chapter 30, page 242. So we read probably about 40 something pages, probably a little over 40 something pages. I just couldn't stop and put it down. So I'm at the part where they finally get into it and they do what they do what they need to do. So I was very happy. I at least wanted to get to that part before I left. How many pages did I read? What am I at? 242. I wanted to read a little bit more than I did yesterday in there. 242. I think I started at 186. So 56 pages, and I think it was about 7 or 8 chapters or something like that. So that's not too bad. It is so good. One of the things that I love so far about this book, in chapter 25, it's like grown people things. Like, I appreciate me. I'm about to be 37 July 3rd. So I can appreciate when grown people are having grown conversations, because a lot of the times, like, we read romance books and there's like back and forth miscommunication, and sometimes as an older person, even though you like, I read for fantasy and stuff, like it's not that serious, but sometimes it gets on my nerves, and like sometimes I really despise the miscommunication trope. Like, it just pisses me off, because it's like, you should know how to communicate, you should know how to talk through your feelings and all the things. And so I can appreciate that moment that they had where he divulged to her, like, listen, I want you, I'm gonna do what I need to do to get you. And I just appreciated him being forthcoming, like him just laying it out there, like, listen, baby, it's only a matter of time before I wear you down. So yeah, I just love that. And I love Kennedy Ryan and how she, especially in the Skyland series, they're all older women, like experienced women going through real life things that we go through, like divorce, separation, children, like just careers, like all the things. So I really appreciate that. And yeah, it's a lot of deeper themes in here. And you know, to my point earlier, the last 7 or 8 chapters, they haven't even discussed Alzheimer's. This is why y'all need to stop DNFing books, because you're prematurely judging something and you don't even know. Like, the last 7 or 8 chapters, I forgot the child's mother, Hendrix's mama, has Alzheimer's, because it was all strictly their romance and about them connecting and about them realizing, like, this could get messy because of our, you know, association with a common person. So there's that. I'm gonna go home and read some more, but tomorrow we'll be going to a different coffee shop. I don't know where. I'm still thinking about it. We're going to all my favorite places, and of course I'm going to try out a new coffee shop too, that my husband told me about, so that he thinks I would like. So we'll see. So yeah, I will touch base with you guys tomorrow and see where we end up. Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back. It is Wednesday. I finished Kennedy Ryan's Can't Get Enough last night, about midnight, or earlier this morning, I guess you could say. So good. I love the deeper themes, from women taking control and, you know, being like they don't want kids, and it has nothing to do with nothing, but they just don't desire that for themselves. Also, I love how just a lot of different things that they touched on in the book. I just absolutely ate it up. Kennedy Ryan is one of those writers where you get sucked in, like, and you can't put it down. I tried so hard to be like, okay, you know, go read one of your suspense books or something like that. I could not do it. It was my sole focus over the last 36 hours getting this book done, along with other things. But yeah, I absolutely loved it. I loved Hendrix and Maverick. I love the adult conversations I wrote in my Goodreads. How much I enjoy as a, I'll be 37 in July. How much I enjoy, I think I told you this already, I don't know, about how much I enjoy the adult conversations and just being in the space that I am now. Like, there's certain things that I wouldn't do that I did in my marriage at 18, 19 years old. I would not do that these days. So I appreciate that when I'm reading it, even though I read for fantasy and, you know, the fake and the, you know, whatever, like because we deal with real life every day. But when I do read it in the books, like real life issues, and it's woven into a fictional story, she's gifted. And if you want to get into reading, I highly suggest one of her books. The Skyland series came to a close in such a beautiful way. I loved it. Check out my Goodreads. Friend me on Goodreads over there so you can see like my real thoughts and everything and what I'm currently reading and stuff. But today we were at a new coffee shop. I told my husband to find me a new coffee shop, and I've never been here before, so I don't know what the heck I'm getting into. I am dieting a little bit, so I cannot drink coffee every day. I'm trying to limit myself to 1 time a week, two at the most. So this place I think has boba tea, which I love boba. So yeah, we're gonna go in here, we're gonna check the vibes out. Hopefully I can get a seat because it definitely looks like it's sold out and it might not be that big of a place. So let's go in here and see what's popping, and let's get some reading done. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, we are going to be reading Rewind It Back by Liz Tomford. So if y'all don't know, I love the Windy City series. Absolutely ate all the books up, and I think this is the last book in the series. So it's Rio's story. So I'm excited to start it, and yeah, we're going to get into it. Oh, hopefully it downloaded. Hold on, let me check that. Shit. Because if not, I'm gonna have to get on Wi-Fi, and I don't like getting on Wi-Fi in people's. Oh yeah, it did. Oh shoot, it didn't. Okay, so I'll just get on Wi-Fi real quick, or we may have to start something else. Dang, I knew better than to do this. I knew better. All right, so let's go in here and figure it out. We may have to go somewhere else. Coffee shop. First of all, that tea in that coffee shop was so freaking good. Like, it had the perfect amount of sweetness to it, because I love sweet stuff. It was perfection. Like, I would go back there just for the tea. I didn't try anything to eat because I was just ready to go. I read about 27% of, what's the new book I'm reading? I couldn't rewind it back because I couldn't find the Wi-Fi password, and the line was too long for me to ask, and I didn't feel like doing all that. But so I just started a book that I had already had downloaded on my Kindle. It's called Behind the Forecast by E.V. Daniels. So it's like a 3.98 rating on Goodreads, but 53 reviews, 130 ratings. So very underrated, or I guess not underrated, but just not a popular book that people are you know, reading, which is okay. I love to read popular books. I love to read unpopular books. I just read what feels good to me, and this sounded very cute It's only 178 pages, so it shouldn't take me that long to read it. I'm just getting to the part where they're kind of, first of all, they met in a club, and now they're kind of in a situation where she's working for his dad as a social media content creator, and yeah, they don't really like each other. They kind of, it's a not so meet cute. They kind of just is like, it's giving enemies to lovers right now. That one piece of hair keeps sticking up. So yeah, I am excited to continue this vlog, trying different places. I think over the next 2 days or so, we're gonna try new places. Like, we're not gonna go to, so the first 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, were some of my favorites, but I think we're going to tomorrow or Friday maybe go somewhere different, somewhere new, because I really enjoyed that place. The vibe was cute. They had snacks, they had regular food, so I will definitely come back here. But yeah, that's where we're at reading so far. I don't know, maybe we'll go to another shop. I don't know. Look, we're gonna see where the wind takes us. If I go to another shop, I'm gonna come back on here and we'll just kind of, you know, feel it out from there. But if not, I will see you guys tomorrow, which is Thursday, and we'll be going somewhere new. Maybe I'll find my, you know, my husband texted me, he was like, did you really like that coffee shop? I was like, yeah, it was good. The tea was extremely good. So yeah, reading this week has just truly been reminding me why I read, just the excitement, the enjoyment of it. And I'm hoping that this book that I'm reading just started, you know, continues that excitement. And I'm not looking for something, because I just read a Kennedy Ryan book, so I got everything that I needed to get, you know, making me think and stuff. So I'm not looking for anything magnificent from this book right here. I just want something, a romance. I love romances. Y'all know this. Like, I'm a hopeless romantic. That's why I'm a relationship coach. Like, I love relationships. I love marriage. So obviously it would make sense for me to love romance books. But anyway, I have talked enough. We're gonna go, and I'll see you guys either later on or tomorrow. I don't know. Don't hold me to it. Don't be calling me no liar if I pop up tomorrow. I will see y'all when I see y'all. Hey y'all, it is me. It almost got me, but them reflexes was too quick for that. On a more serious note, happy Thursday. I'm not feeling too well, so I'm a little bit behind. I'm leaving at 11:41, so I probably won't get over there till a little after I was about to say midnight, noon. Yeah, but I'm not feeling well. Auntie Flo stopped by, and I just, you know, that day two would just be a little rough. At least for me, it does. So, we're behind. I do have the list time for a book that I didn't start. I did download it, so I started. And then I also have Conditions of Will. I don't know which one I'm gonna choose. It's just we're gonna fill it out. We're gonna vibe out. We're going to the Bake today. This is a new coffee shop for me. My husband did go while I was out of town, because he always going to places trying new stuff when I'm out of town. But he told me about it, and he said that it's a really nice spot, that I would like it. They serve food, drinks and stuff like that. So we're gonna go check it out. Like I said, it's new. We're gonna see how much reading we can get done, what book we're gonna start. I did last night finish Behind the Forecast. It was just okay, guys. It's not a book that I would recommend, be like, oh my gosh, you gotta read this. It was just, I don't know if it was the author's debut novel or whatever the case may be. It was only 178 pages, so you know, obviously I was able to read it in a day. And it was just, a lot of storylines were just kind of left undone. It felt almost kind of rushed. It wasn't my favorite book. I did rate it 3 stars, but it was just okay. You know, y'all get these books sometimes where it's just okay. And me personally, if this was any other week, I probably would have been a little bit irritated that I didn't, you know, I don't want to say I didn't get nothing out of it, but it just wasn't a 4 or 5 star read for me. But because I was just coming off of a kind of an emotionally involved book, a book that makes me think, a book that makes me, you know, meditate and stuff like that, I was okay with reading something that wasn't giving me, you know, the vibes or whatever like that. It was just cute. Like I said, if you had time and wanted to spend time on it, then, you know, go have at it. But it's not like something I would be like, oh my gosh, you gotta go read Behind the Forecast.
it's not also to say that it's not also, I would say that I would, what did I just say? My gosh, I'm still trying to wake up because I'm not feeling well. What I'm trying to say is, I wouldn't say because this book was just mid to me that I wouldn't read from the author again. That's what I'm trying to say, okay? Sorry about that. I don't, all right, let's just go because I'm over it right now. To update y'all on my situation. So I went to the cafe earlier this morning. Also, when I was in there, I had got sick because I told you guys like I was on my period or whatever, and so I went home. I only read 2 pages of the conditions of will in there, so I'm going to start it tonight. Tomorrow we're going to see about going to, we're not going to do a new cafe, but I think we're going to go to one of my favorites that I love to go to. I don't know, so let's see. If not, then I'll end the video, but I definitely want to post this video tomorrow as well. So luckily I've been editing as I've been going. So yeah, that's what happened. I got a little footage. I ate, everything was so good, but then I just needed my heating pad because I didn't bring it, which I made a mistake doing that. But yeah, I just like, I just needed to get home so I could lay down and just kind of like work through everything I was feeling. Cause like I had the dizziness, the nausea, like I had the whole shebang this month. So yeah, so that's the update on that. I don't have any real, I'm like on chapter 2 of the conditions of will, so I have nothing really to say. So hopefully by the time you see me tomorrow morning, I will be able to give you like a really good update on the book, like at least get 50 pages into it tonight. So yeah, we'll see. But that, hey my fam, I am back. We are gonna end this video. It is Friday. I did not get to go to a coffee shop today because I'm going out of town, and I had a really bad headache, so I got up. This one piece of hair just pisses me off. I had a really bad headache, so I didn't really want to get up this morning and go anywhere. So I am on chapter 5 of the conditions of will, so you just have to subscribe to the channel and your girl will tell you exactly how I have been feeling about this book. So far I'm not too far into like give my general thoughts. It's definitely giving some family drama, some family tension, some you know, stuff with the family, which I want to say I like, but it is very relatable because everybody got a little drama in their family, or that one person in their family that likes to cause drama and all the things. So I definitely think it's going to be more relatable than you know, it'll be a relatable book. I
yeah, so we're gonna wrap this up, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I definitely will be doing this again because I didn't go to one of my favorite coffee shops, Divine. So we'll definitely be doing this again, my favorite, and then also doing it where I go deeper into downtown and kind of like explore new cafes to read at. So that's my thing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you like what you saw, if you want to join the fam. And yeah, thank you so much for the 200 subscribers that I just hit. I know it's not a lot, it's not 100,000 or whatever the case may be, but I'm appreciative to everybody who has supported the channel, who likes the video, who sends some love and comments or whatever the case may be. So I appreciate you, and I will see you guys all in the next one.
It's gonna be fun, and we are gonna be reading